Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today Paul Pogba again is breaking headlines. So Paul Pogba has come out and said, I am currently playing at Manchester United, which obviously we already know. He said he's still under contract. Again, we already know that. He said, I'm playing there at the moment, but who knows what's going to happen in the next few months, which is ridiculously annoying for Pogba to come out and say that. He should not be saying that, whether he's going to leave or not, which now I honestly I'm fed up hearing all this crap. Just leave. Just leave. It's so annoying. He can't be saying that. It's his time to step up, reassure the fans that, he's playing for United, he's happy there. And yeah, if he's going to leave in the January transfer window, fine. What Paul Pogba is doing right now is unsettling all the fans, everyone. I just think that if he was in any way a decent professional, he would have just not said anything at all, really. What he came out and said was it's just annoying. For the fans, it's really annoying. You need reassurance. You need your guys to step up and show that they're really good professionals and they respect the fans, they respect the club. And Paul Pogba has been doing none of that recently. I was actually going through his Instagram account just because, and I was scrolling through, and he's posted 2 pictures in a United kit this season so far, which obviously 4 games, 2 pictures. You may not think that that's a big deal, but in both captions, he's hashtagged Pog feelings, and they've both been really deep captions. So that in itself screams unhappy. Then obviously he has loads of pictures of, France and World Cup pictures, which is normal. When you've just won the World Cup, you're so proud and you want to post about your country. But then when you look at previous, say about 6-7 months ago or more, he was posting so many pictures about United, and it was always happy, smiling, captions about great fight today, we won the game, or great comeback, stuff like that. So he's gone from being this guy who loves Manchester United. He went up through the younger teams there and then left, but he came back and it was hashtag Pogback, and now it just seems that he just is so unhappy. And that's fine. Players are allowed to be unhappy. But I just think with everything going on, with his asshole agent, who I hate, he just seems to be letting all this negativity go around. And instead of nipping it in the bud and saying, look, I love United, that's it. He's not done any of that. He's not reassured anybody. All he's done is add fuel to the fire and make us all feel that he does not want to be at the club. Maybe he does want to be at the club. I don't know. But from what's going on in the media, which I hate even listening to, but it's hard not to when it's going around every day. There's so many stories, there's so much speculation about Paul Pogba that it's hard not to feed into it and listen and read. But again, he doesn't help himself when he comes out and says these things. He said he has a player-coach relationship with Mourinho, and that's it, and that's fine. But he just seems to be... He's just putting his Pog feelings out there too much, and I hate it. He said, one thing I can assure you is I will always give 100%, no matter who the coach is. I will always give everything for United. I cannot say any more. Now, that's fine, and we've got that. We get it. You're playing whatever. You're not playing up to standard. You're not playing the way Paul Pogba should be. You're not playing the way a World Cup winner should play. I have always been kind of 50-50 with Pogba. Sometimes I love him, sometimes I think he's brilliant, and there are the times when I can see he's giving everything for the team and when he's actually playing well. But then some days he'll come and he'll put in a half-assed effort, and I'll just be like, why are you doing that? He's so much better than that, and it just annoys me. I just have this massive love-hate relationship with him, and right now I'm finding it very hard to love him. I'm finding it very hard. I just think there's no respect coming out and saying that what's going to happen in the next few months. I just think that that's so poor. It's just poor form for the fans, for the club. So yeah, I'm just annoyed. I'm really annoyed, and I feel like I'm always talking about Pogba, but that's all that's going on in the media and with his agent and picking fights with Paul Scholes and stuff. Your player is going to be criticised by ex-pros and pundits and whatever. You just have to take it. It's not criticism, it's kind of constructive. They're just rating their performances. You can't get so butthurt over that shit and then, you know, put out these rants on Twitter. It's ridiculous. So anyway, Barcelona are obviously in for Pogba. It's been made very clear over the summer that Barcelona want Pogba. Also, Barcelona players have come out and said like that, oh, they'd love Pogba on the team, like the likes of Piqué, and even now Suarez has said that he would be good on the team. Which is annoying because that's what Barcelona always do. They're trying to unsettle the player who is already quite obviously unsettled. So yeah, that's just another bit of fuel thrown in on the fire. The fact that Barcelona players keep talking about Pogba, it's like, you know, we know it's going to happen. Pogba is going to go to Barcelona, whether it be in the winter, in the January transfer window, or whether it be next summer. Personally, I think it could be in January because UEFA have now changed the rules that normally when a player would play for a team in the Champions League, if they go to another team, they cannot play because they are cup tied. So that rule has now been changed. So if Pogba does sign for Barcelona in January, he can play for Barcelona in the Champions League. And he will probably most likely sign for Barcelona in January. My voice is starting to go. That's how annoyed I am. When I get annoyed and I rant, my voice goes. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on the topic. But I want to know what you feel. I want to know your thoughts on Pogba. Do you think United should just cash in, get the money for him and buy someone who actually really, really loves the club and wants to play for the club? Or do you think that this is all just crap? Pogba loves the club, and yeah, I just want to know what your thoughts are because it's really getting on my nerves. And yeah, as a massive United fan, I'd like to know how you guys feel. And am I being over dramatic? Sometimes I think I'm being dramatic, or reading too much into the media. But right now, with Pogba coming out and saying that, I don't really know how I feel. I'm just so done with all this talk. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you liked the video, hit like, hit subscribe, and make sure you get involved in the conversation. Drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear what you're thinking, and I will see you for the next video.